Hello comrades, and welcome back to Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Last episode, I got every golden spatula there is in Jellyfish Field. Now, we're going on to Downtown Bikini Bottom. Hooray. And if you listen closely, you can hear havoc going on in the city. Sounds like chaos. Let's get over there and help them.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
How giant tubs of hot sauce got all over the place, I don't know. There are no robots in this game that use hot sauce.
Destroying Downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Yeah, all that debris from those fallen down buildings. Good lord, that's gonna take time to clean up.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice try.
Alright, so yeah. Your objective in Downtown Bikini Bottom... hold on. Yeah, that's a ball that'll let SpongeBob turn into a ball. Let me let SpongeBob finish that dialogue. First you gotta...
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running. Thank you.
Alright, so, anyway. Your objective throughout Downtown Bikini Bottom is to get all the socks. Some of the levels will have that. You have to collect certain objects or destroy a certain object. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. Anyway, I know where all the steering wheels are, so do not fear. Boom. Boom. Alright, there we go. Alright, next is something that's actually kind of fun to do. It's dangerous, but fun. Alright, first let me kill you. Now watch this. Yep. There's a freaking cannon that launches sinks at you. Alright, so basically what you gotta do is... Alright, so... what you gotta do is the sinks will follow you wherever you go. So what you gotta do is you gotta make the sinks hit the Thunder Tikis on top. So you've either gotta time a jump right to sync up with the cannon, or what you can do is... hold on, let this... alright. What you can do is you can actually walk backwards enough so that the cannon will hit the tiki. So like this. The jumping is usually the safer option.
Is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Alright, let's... come on. Come on. Jumping, I think going backwards usually is the quicker option. It's quicker versus safer. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. That might have been too far. Yeah, see? See what I mean here? Oh my god, come on. Thank god for the invincible stone tikis, am I right? Oh my god. There we go. There we are! Now you gotta jump up the statue. First, let me destroy... actually, you know what? I can just do this. There we go. Alright, going up. Going up. Going up. I'm not even on it, and I'm levitating. I'm magic. Alright, so now that we've got that golden spatula, we can move on. And I'm going to hit you, because I want to. Anywho. Ooh, hold on, tikis. Let me go ahead and... you know what, I'll show you the ball while I'm at it. When you touch this ball, you become a ball and you roll around. You can go faster, but it takes time to get used to the controls. It's kind of slippery, like, I'll go down, then I'll push up, and it takes like a full 2 seconds for it to fully stop and go in the direction I want. There we go. Ooh. This guy's name is G-Love. Uh-oh. Dicks. There you go. Gary the Savage, everyone. Hashtag Gary the Savage. Alright, this robot is called G-Love. I don't know if it's supposed to be G-Love or G-Love or Glove. I don't know. I just call it G-Love. Alright, so. You can't actually hurt this guy without hurting yourself unless you ground pound him. You could let him hit you and then you attack him. But, you know, nobody really wants to do that, so. Destroy all those. Alright, now. Let's get through this. Oh, hold on, hold on. First, I want to do this. You know what? I think it's like from that episode where Sandy and SpongeBob do karate together everywhere, and SpongeBob almost gets fired because of it. In that episode, there was a scene where Sandy took a bottle of hot sauce and almost dropped a piece of it on SpongeBob's tongue, and the drop had like a face, and was like the devil and everything. I think that's what this hot sauce is a reference to. I could be wrong, but I think that's what I think. Alright, let's go ahead and get through that gate. Oop, don't touch the hot sauce. If you get hurt in ball form, you go out of ball form. Alright, anyway, but I need that steering wheel, so kaboom. Get that shiny object.
#1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Also, you can blow up these tikis to create pathways back to the beginning. There's also this. See? There we go. Come on. Alright. Alright, let's go. These cannons are all over Downtown Bikini Bottom. I think there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's a total of 4 of them. Some of them shoot couches, by the way, as well. Let's see. Let me see. Can I get this? The camera's really sensitive. Alright. Yeah, see? Somebody really did not care for their furniture. Anywho, let's go. Okay, let's do this. Now, what you might not be expecting... I gotta make this jump for... Fuck. That jump's not exactly easy. It might take you a couple tries, no problem. Alright, let me grab the ball. Alright. Unless you do like a straight shot like this, then it's okay. Yeah, the last cannons... This person really does not care about their furniture. You can just tell. And they have so much of it, it's amazing. But you can push this button right here, and you'll never deal with that again. Why someone has a giant button to close their window on the outside of their house, I'll never know. Anywho. Alright, there we go. Alright, now. Let's see. Ah, fuck, I missed. Alright, let's just... Alright, you can also follow this path right here to... You know what, you need Sandy to do this, so I'll just come back to that later. And there's Bubble Buddy. I don't care about these tikis, though.
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
People who want to protect their homes and their property? Just a thought. Anywho. That's not really important what he just said. I mean, that light, I'll show you what it is. Give me a second. Let me get that sock. Alright, so basically, that there is a lighthouse. And basically, you need to get into that lighthouse pretty soon. But that's not for a little while. For now, we just need to get through downtown. Oh, stupid mutts. Oh, you little bastards. There you go. Burn in hell. Alright, let me go ahead.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Alright, come on. Come on. Yes! There we go. Alright, now there's a blue shiny object up there. I'm gonna go for it. There we go. Alrighty then. Now, there's something else we need to do. And it is this right here. Alright, go on, gate. There we go. Alright, to the sea needle. Let's go. Look at that thing. It's a complete wreck right now.
Ah, there you are, boy. Someone's broken the sea needle.
That's horrible. The sea needle is the cradle of Crochet Corner.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yes, it is. But what's more important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Mr. Krabs, how can you think of money at a time like this?
By being Mr. Krabs.
Easy. I just clear my mind. Money, money, money. Now listen here, boy. You know that I'll give you golden spatulas if you bring me shiny objects. But I'm going to sweeten the deal. If you can break all the tikis here at the sea needle, I'll give you a bonus golden spatula.
Why would I want to break the tikis, Mr. Krabs?
Because they were laughing at you and calling you funny names.
What kind of funny names?
You know, Spongebob Butt Pants.
That's not very funny.
No. But they said your mom was ugly.
Oh, that is crossing the line right there.
Ugly? All right, Mr. Krabs, break them I shall. You've got a deal.
You don't talk shit about SpongeBob's mama. He's a real man. He can admit that he loves his mama. Alright, so we got a bungee jump down to the tikis. And you can't miss any shiny objects or any tikis at all. You miss one shiny object or one tiki, you gotta go back and do that. And the worst part is, if you die just once, the tikis will all respawn. But at least the shiny objects in no part of the game ever respawn. Also, what is kind of easy is that you can just... the one that they're floating on, you can just break that one and the rest of them will die. Oh my god, this is... As you can imagine, this isn't exactly an exciting part of the game. Alright, let's... oh my god. Ah, finally, thank god. Alright, let's go. There we go. Threw him over the cliff. Whoop. Nope. I ain't having that. Shit. Nope. Alright, there we go. Alright, also you gotta go into the doors and open them up with the buttons. There we go. Alright, let's go to the north point. Now, actually, the sea needle has a point that we're also going to need to come back to for in the future, but it's not for a long way away. Not until we get what's called the bubble torpedo. I can't remember exactly what it's called, so I'll just call it the bubble torpedo. Alright, now you can't actually, like, touch the fucking dynamite tikis, thunder tikis, because they'll hurt you. So anyway, oh, this is the worst part. This guy right here has like a 50% chance of knocking you off, and it's so annoying. Alright, so, yeah, you gotta dodge that by some miracle in hell. And then you actually gotta go over and kill him. Yeah. Alright, so let's keep going.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
Nah, I'd agree with you. Alright, there we go. Last hook. Last bungee. Alright, let's do this. Alright, there we go. Get the last shiny objects. God damn it. And I missed one shiny object. Oh my god. As you can imagine, this isn't exactly a fun moment in the game. There we go. Oh, yes, there we go. Double shot. Love it when that happens. There we are. There we go. That sound lets you know you did your job right. Let's go to Mr. Krabs.
Good work, boy. Here's the golden spatula, like I promised.
Hooray! And thus that ends our adventure in the Sea Needle. Pretty boring part, all things considered. But, hey, golden spatula. And we're gonna have to come back here eventually anyway for an extra golden spatula. Yeah, this little, south part right here. That actually means something. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to Downtown Bikini Bottom. We'll talk to Gary. Hey, look. You're back. Now you're not.
Hi, Gary. Meow. Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out. Meow. Not done? Doesn't that mean meow? Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse? Uh-huh. There's another golden spatula. I could really use that. Meow. What do you mean, get Sandy to help me? I can get through this. Meow, meow.
You sure about that? Look at that gap.
Oh, that gap looks big. Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there?
They have to fly. Or swing on that thing, which somehow floats in the air.
Uh-oh, more robots. Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! And impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
Smart. Anywho, we can't exactly go across all those lines yet, because there's something else as Sandy we need to take care of before anything else. So yes, now we are playing as Sandy, everyone's favorite squirrel. And if she's not your favorite squirrel, what the hell other squirrels are there, honestly? Anywho, yes. Alright, so basically with Sandy, she has the double jump, just like all the other characters. But if you triple jump, not really a triple jump, more like just a glide. So yeah, it's pretty useful. So you can fly down here. Oh, shh. Nope. Oh, can I pull you up? Okay. Oh shit, nope. I aimed at the wrong thing. I'm supposed to lasso his hands. Can I lasso these things? Oh, God. Shit. Alright, anyway. What am I need to get back on track. Give me a second. Yes! Here's a little purple shiny object for you. Here's some hidden shiny objects under this bridge. Alright, so that path of tikis and that fallen down building is where we need to get to. Alright, first things first. Oh, you bitch. Burn in hell. Alright, so what you gotta do is... Alright, there we go. Gotta get up here and go across for that sock. You can also, I think if you do it just right, you can lasso that robot down there. No, I mean that tiki down there. The gate's broken. Whatever. So, alright, let's get back on track for real. Alright, so we make it across these rooftops. Then Sandy can. Her basic attack is the chop. She also has the jump attack. Let me show you that again. She has the other jump attack. She can kick. So Sandy and SpongeBob are the only characters in the game that can jump and attack. Patrick cannot, unfortunately. But oh well. Patrick has the ground pound. Sandy does not have the ground pound. SpongeBob is the only character with all the attacks, but he can't pick up fruit or glide or use the lasso. Sandy's like the only person with a built-in range attack. Patrick can pick up the fruit and throw them, but you need ammo for that. She doesn't need ammo, so Sandy is cool. Anywho, now we got this. What you gotta do is you jump, and when the little fingers appear, you push X, and that brings out the rope. There we go. Alright, so we can get all these shiny objects, and I can float over to over there, because there's this little special something over there. And by little special something, I mean a sock. Alright, then we can float over here to a steering wheel.
There's another one.
And then we can destroy Sacanet. Oh, also, if you fall off the basic rooftops, there will be these little trampolines you can use to get back up. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, now we're actually ready to enter the actual rooftops. Why you can't actually jump in that window, I don't know. Actually, I didn't even show it, but you literally cannot jump inside that window to go to that door. I don't know why.
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Yeah, apparently Larry's old antenna was a spatula. No wonder his reception sucked.
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and Spongebob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex. Wanna see?
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do with the old antenna?
Oh, that? It's yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
Alright. Anywho. First things first, there's something we gotta do over here as Spongebob, actually. It is possible to do this with Sandy, but it's tricky. So we're just gonna do it as Spongebob for now. So what you basically gotta do is you gotta push this button, run back, switch to Sandy, do it all before the trampoline retracts. Oh shit, I forgot that happens. That gets me every time. Alright, anywho. Jump up here onto the giant fan. And let's go down. Whee! Kaboom. Hey look, a golden spatula. You can't actually get up there though. Let's see. Wait, hold on. This doesn't actually... Oh. Huh. Well, this isn't actually supposed to happen for a while, but let's just go back. That's not actually supposed to happen, but whatever. Let's go get Sandy. And we'll get to work.
Well, that's awful pretty.
Alright, so back with Sandy. Can I get up here? Nah, can't. There are shiny objects up in some of the chimneys, so keep a lookout for that. And meet Chuck. You are gonna grow to hate this guy. Yeah. You think it looks bad now, just you wait. The worst is when he's put in front of places where there are, like, gaps. Like back at the Sea Needle. Good lord. Without practice, that is such a pain in the ass, that part right there. And he can throw shit at you while you're trying to make a jump. It's just... This guy's a real... He's not the hardest to kill, but he's a dick at times. There we go. Oh, and tartar sauce. He's also a really huge dick when it comes to places you gotta jump.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Nobody asked you to do it, though, so you've only got yourself to blame. Alright, here we go. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, yes, I made it. Alright, so we go up here. And if you're quick enough, you can destroy this machine before it makes any robots. Alright, so we'll swing across here. And we've got to... First, we're going to want to catch this guy. No, no! Oh, fuck you. Alright, what was my last checkpoint? Alright, well, that's good. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'll kill the little guy first this time. There we go. Alright, we can lasso these tikis one at a time, though. So it's kinda...
Texas style.
Yep. So it can be a little slow when you lasso the tikis, but hey, whatever. Alright, now, let's go ahead and get that golden spatula that was up on that roof earlier. Yep, you gotta swing through all of those. All within 30, what did that say, 35 seconds? We'll just say that was close. There's another way you can cheat the game in this part, too. There's a certain lasso that's a bit too close to these string of lassos that connects to a later part in this stage. If you grab onto it, you can essentially skip a big portion of this level. But, nah, not gonna do that. Alright, so we're at 15 golden spatulas. We have enough to go to Goo Lagoon, but we're gonna finish Downtown Bikini Bottom first. Alright, so let's jump down here. Hooray! Alright, let's keep going. Come on. There you go. You can't control where the hand aims unless you face it at a certain angle. So it can be a bit annoying, but whatever. Oh, you bitch. There we go. Alright, so what you gotta do now is you gotta come over here for this steering wheel.
There's another one.
And this sock here. You're supposed to be able to get the sock when you get to this part. You gotta, like, get up there, slide down. But, you know, if you can just do it here, you might as well just do it here. So, anyway, let's keep going. There we are. And here we go. Gotta go across this conveyor belt. And we can go ahead and lasso these guys. It doesn't really matter, because the tikis will just be destroyed when they fall anyway, so let's keep going. Whee! Let's go. Do that. Ah, he didn't even... Ah, whatever. Boom. You're dead. Alright, let's go. Every time I take that path right there, I always think I'm gonna end up missing the fucking trampoline. I've never seen it happen. I've never seen myself miss the trampoline, but I feel like it can happen. Anyway, here's Jackass again. And he's dead. Alright. Can I make it? Oh, thank God. Alright. Chop you up, chop you up. Okay. Keep going. Ah. Oh, you've got it. No, no, I'm killing myself. Thank goodness. But Jackass is back. Alright. Throw your little torpedo. Then I'm going to lasso you in the fucking eyes. Yeah, how does that feel, bitch? Okay. There we go, steering wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and get that blue shiny object. I'm looking at you, Tartar. Even though I can't see you, I know you're attacking. Ah, shit. No, come on. Let me have that purple shiny object. There we go. Boom. There we go. He's off to hell. So, anyway. Oh, can you get up there? No, whatever. There we go. Lasso you. Lasso you. And bam. Alright, so we're almost done with the rooftop section. We just gotta head up these stairs, get across some more conveyor belts, go down a slide, and then we're done. Then we go to the fun part of this level, the lighthouse. The lighthouse is pretty much one of those beat-em-up levels. You pretty much gotta kill everybody. Whee! There we are. Alright. So. Alright. Now this is like one of the worst parts for this guy, because if you time your jumps just wrong, he'll knock you off, you'll die, and you're gonna scream and break your controller. But thank God, we made it. That didn't take too long. That was like, what, 5-10 minutes? Alright. Now, like back at the propeller, there is a way you can get up here with Sandy, though they want you to do it with SpongeBob. But yeah, if you do it right, if you hit that button, then go to the bus stop and you jump on that trampoline just in time, yeah, you can play the lighthouse as Sandy. Though it's not recommended because, well, I'd recommend doing it after you've done it once with SpongeBob. Let's see, how many... Alright, we're missing just one steering wheel, so it's probably down here in the lighthouse. So let's do this. Alright. Get set. Go. Alright. Kaboom! Alright, now what's gonna happen is, every time you beat all the robots, the floor's gonna collapse in. Now what you gotta do is, the quick way to do it is, you jump into this little middle piece, and you find where the machine is sitting. So you can just destroy it as you keep going down. But I'll show you a couple parts where you're actually supposed to, you know, fight. You know, you gotta fight basic robots like that. It's actually, I don't recommend doing it from the middle piece because it's actually quite boring. It's more fun to actually fight the robots, but it's there if you ever want to, for those who want to speedrun this game. Alright, so what you gotta... Oh, shit, that was way too close. I almost... Oh, Jesus Christ. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, God. Okay, that was way too close. I almost... Fuck you, Chuck. Alright, I almost was not able to touch that dynamite tiki, and you need to touch that thing if you want to get everything in this room. Well, actually, all it really does is give you a shiny object, but you still want that. Alright, Chuck, it's you and me. Let's do this. Oh, get over here. Face your death like a man. You bitch! Alright, thank God. Chuck is dead. And there we go. Last steering wheel.
#1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running.
Alright, so you push that button. Sock. Alright. Jump on there. Jump on. Ooh. Nope.
Feel like
Oh,
a new sponge.
that was close. Alright. Now what's also kind of fun to do is this. Whee! Ah, my pelvis! Well, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital for a couple years. Anywho, let's do that after we go to Mrs. Puff and return all the steering wheels. And then, let's see. Come on. Alright. Yep. Alright.
You'll have to open this door from the inside.
I already did. Alright, so let's get back to Mrs. Puff now. There's no real quick way, so just gotta... Actually, there is a quick way. What you gotta... Oh, actually, I can just do this. I'll just turn into the ball, and there should be a piece of dynamite over here. Yeah, the dynamite tiki. I can destroy that. Go through this gate right here, and we'll give the steering wheels to Mrs. Puff.
SpongeBob, I'm impressed. How did you fight?
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was...
Okay. Sorry I asked. Here's the golden spatula that I promised you.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
But SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't, then what's this?
A library card.
Oh.
Good stuff. Thought I heard something. Alright, anyway, so basically, this last golden spatula right here. Yeah, oh, that's what it's called. Here, I'll show you. Come back with the cruise bubble. That's what it's called. It's a torpedo move. We'll deal with that later. For now, we're off back to Bikini Bottom. I think that was all of Downtown Bikini Bottom, I think. Alright, well, I think that's a good wrap for an episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you like this playthrough, be sure to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, my YouTube comrades. Good God, stop screaming, everybody. You're making it hard to do my outro.